Hey everybody, this is Jeff Miller of Hello, This is Jeff Design, and today I would like to take you on a little tour of Suitcase Fusion version 9. If you are a designer and you work with a lot of fonts, you're probably used to using a font manager like this Extensis product called Suitcase Fusion. I've been a long time user and I've really landed on one I like in version 7. But when they came out with version 8, they completely changed the interface and it really did not work for my needs. So I ended up reverting back to version 7. And recently I was asked what I thought about their newer product, version 9, and whether we should upgrade to it. And I hadn't checked it out. So I did that just today, and here is kind of what I found. And I have to be honest, I'm pretty disappointed. They haven't really made any improvements over the design flaws of version 8. But I wanted to go ahead and walk you through my own reaction to what I'm seeing here and just give you guys some information on whether you guys should upgrade to it or find something else to use. So anyways, I opened the program and this is the first view I get, and here's all of my fonts for my whole library. And my first question is, where are the font displays? And if I click down here on what looks like different view options, I don't see anything. And if I finally go in here and click, then all of a sudden I see them, and then these just change the view for that one font. Not super helpful. I'd like to see all my fonts at a glance. Let me go in a little deeper here into my folders. I have a few sets that I've purchased, so I'll go to this one. So this is just a shorter list of fonts, and I would love to just see all of these at a glance, but there's no way I'm going to go in here and click every single arrow just to see that. Well, I actually discovered a solution to that. Looked online, and turns out if you hit Command E, it will switch it from family view to individual font view, and you can go in here, change this, and then you can scroll through all of them. So that's great, except now when I want to go back to the list view, I have to hit Command E again. I would love to see both at the same time. So version 7 used to have the list view down here at the bottom, and then they had a preview pane stacked above it, so you could just click on one of them and see the font previewed above it. And that's taken away, so now you just have to keep toggling. The problem is what I just showed you here. If I click on one of these and I want to see the view of these particular fonts and I hit Command E, it takes me back to the top alphabetically, so that doesn't help. So I guess what you have to do is click the little arrow and see them one at a time, but then it's just hard to compare. You could click 2 open at a time and scroll back and forth, but yeah, it's just not as clean. It's like adding a couple extra clicks, I guess, to do what you really want to do. I found a couple other issues, and let me just quickly show you what I mean. So like this one, for instance, I got an SVG font in here, and yeah, it doesn't display it, but if I click the little eye icon for info, it displays it here on the preview tab. So it's like, why can I display it here but not in the view that is easily accessible? Doesn't make a lot of sense. So SVG fonts it has an issue with. Again, can't see that one, but then when you click over here on the info, there it is. Another issue is the quick match. Let me go to one that might have more matches. We'll open this up, click on one of these, and then quick match. So I just don't understand why they've made these previews so tiny. and you can't expand this preview pane at all either. Um, and let's say this one, I really want to look at this one closer. Well, I'm double clicking, I'm right clicking. There's just no way to get to this so where I can look at more things like the glyphs or just a bigger preview in general. Uh, there's just seemingly a lot of design flaws, which is the reason why I did not go for the jump to version 8 in the first place, and they have not been fixed here in version 9. So yeah, I will be going back to version 7 and probably sticking with that until I find a better option with some other app that's out there. I would love to know if any of you have found something that works as good as version 7 of Suitcase Fusion. So that's all for now. Hope this has been helpful to you, and good luck in your designs.